This is the Duncan residence. I'm in the front side yard. We're doing a cleanup. That would just include weeds, removing the leaves. So you can see here there's a lot of leaves. Some of the slate mulch is kind of spilling over the side. We want to rake that back. There's some on the sides right there. Any weeds that are like the size of a hand, we're gonna pull it out. The rest we're gonna spray with the weed killer. Looks like there's a lot of dry stuff here. We'll kind of go through with a rake and rake out as much as we can, and then just kind of rake over with the rocks and spray, treat it with weed killer after to kill off anything that's left over. Just do our best to make it tidy. This plant looks like it died. We're just gonna cut it all the way down. We're not doing anything with these hedges here. Just kind of pay attention to debris, green waste debris here. In the corner here, there is a vine that we need to cut back. Just remove completely this right here. And pull this off the fence as well. If there's any on the other side of the fence, we want to pull it off as well. There are some breath of heavens. The client told us that they just all died. So we're gonna suggest another alternative that is more hardy. Maybe the heat of the stone caused these to die, so we'll need to look into that. And I'll just count them as I walk here. There's a total of 1, 2, 1 right here. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. This one made it. 7, 8, 9, and then 10. There was one here as well. 10. So we'll offer an option to replace those. There's some weeds. We'll do our best to pull them out. The small ones, most likely we'll just spray. We'll see if they come out. There's quite a few in here. We'll do our best to pull these out. This ground cover, we want to trim it back to the planter bed line. So we'll just go through and trim the sides. We're not doing anything on top of it. Some more weeds in there. And then this hedge, we're gonna get up on a ladder and make sure that we can create a nice straight line, straight edges, and so it looks nice and neat. There's some debris inside here. This we can prune back a little bit, just the size. The top is fine. A bunch of green waste debris in here that we need to clean out. Rake back the mulch here, get the weeds. Real quick over here, the heavily bamboos, we're just gonna trim them a little bit, very lightly. With the heat, we don't want to stress them out too much. This rose bush, they would like it removed, so we're gonna dig it out. Prune this. These lower pedlums, the client says they come back every year, so we're just gonna trim them down, make them smaller, and leave them alone. Make sure to blow out really good inside the mulch. This Japanese maple it's not the time to prune it right now. It's already under a lot of stress. We're just gonna remove a few limbs for clearance over here, just so you could walk by it. But other than that, we're gonna leave that alone. These Texas privets, we just need to shape them, do our best to make them into nice rounded shapes so they look neat. That's the goal. Another lower pedlum needs to get trimmed. This dogwood tree here, we're just gonna trim the branches on the bottom. We're gonna prune it by hand. We're not gonna use a hedge trimmer. And then some on the sides there, just kind of give it a uniform look. We're not touching the top or anything. There are some vines growing from the neighbor's yard. We want to cut that all the way back so there's no more vines on this side of the fence. Let's see. That's interesting. That's like what is that? Okay, so we're gonna just trim this into a shrub. It looks almost like a vine, but we're gonna assume it's a shrub and trim that. So shape all these guys up, remove any weeds. And then this row of plants, they would like us to just dig it out and remove it. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. So remove those, and then back here, just get the weeds, string trim all of them down. There's a little bit more vine in the corner there, and then rake it out so it's nice and clean. Some weeds over here, and that's about it. Just tidy everything up.